Welcome back everyone. So today I'm going to be changing the diesel water heater on Big Walt. I've not been on for a while, but if you can see, I've had the roof painted. Looks a bit better, still looks crap, but still looks a bit better. But yeah, so basically it's got a webasto diesel water heater on it, and it smokes and cuts out, doesn't do its job. I'm not sure if it's been piped up right, so basically I bought an Autoterm 5 kilowatt heater, and I'm hoping it's going to be a like for like change. So basically it's just here under the van, so I'm hoping I can swap it like for like, because even the control panel on this webasto is terrible. That's it, honestly, pathetic. You can't do anything with it, it's rubbish, absolutely rubbish. So I'm going to be doing that today, so I'll do you a bit of a video of that to show you if it's easy or if it's hard or whatever, but you can have a look. As you can see, no cushions, I'm having them retrimmed. Driver's seat will be dropped off, it's going for welding as well, so once it's been dropped off I'll whip that seat out and see where we can get on with it. But yeah, let's do a video, see what it's like. I'm just going to give you a rundown of the tools I think I'm going to need. Basically, the water pipes that are going through the coolant pipes, the clips have corroded, so I'm just going to cut the pipes. So what I've got: pipe cutters, 2 long nose mold whips just for clamp the pipes, socket set, gloves, and obviously the heater kit. Quite a bit in this kit to be honest with you. So let's see how we get on. I'm going to try and do it without using the instructions. Right, so first of all what I'm going to do is I'm going to clamp these coolant pipes off. Minimum coolant loss, that's what we want. Minimal, not minimant. I don't even know what a minimant is. I don't even think it's a word. Right, so what I'm going to do now, I'm just going to cut these. I'm going to take all this off because as you can see, it's not even fitted very well, to be honest. So take all this off. Fuel pipe, took it up out of the way. Exhaust pipe, let's see how good that's on. I'll put that on so it's on alright actually. Right, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to cut the coolant pipes and get covered in coolant. So hang on a second. One. Two. Right, so they're both cut now. So all we need to do now is undo the heater from the side and take the exhaust off. So I'm just going to clean the coolant up, just let it stop dripping. Took it out of the way, took it out of exhaust. So this way. Get rid of that over there. Right, let's let it stop dripping. Well, I had a new tool to fleet, impact driver, because it's held on with tech screws. So no messing about. I've not undone these first like other people do. It's really dirtying up this, so hopefully it'll come off, but I'm not convinced. Right, I've got one. Let's try this one. 2. Just this one now, which is going to be a pain, I can tell. So the flatted screwdriver end on one of my socket tools. I'm just going to clean some of that rubbish off, some of the dirt. I'm going to undo its exhaust. So we take that out with it. that's now out the way. So I've just basically awesome technical hiccup. So basically I've just took the exhaust off, and as you can see, and I've got one bolt holding it in and a load of dirt in my eye, which is great. Bearing in mind I'm doing this on my back on my driveway. I've got very minimal tools. And that's it, as easy as that. And it's off. So I'll just unplug it now. Need a new set of eyeballs, I think, because I can't see what I'm doing. Right. One plug and two plugs. And there we go. It's off. Right, so looking at the pair of these, this is the, oh sorry, it was the Webasto, I thought it was an Everspatcher, I'm telling lies. Got quite a bit of difference in size, to be fair. I mean, the Autoterm is quite a lot smaller. I mean, but the Webasto has the pump attached to it where it's separate on this. But the bracket what comes with the Autoterm, very similar, but it's got bushing on it, which is pretty good. Stop vibration, I suppose. But other than that, they are pretty similar. Apart from the water pipes come out of the top and these come out on the side. But let's see what it's like when we can get it back on. Right, so basically what I've done is I've just cut out the old loom, which is shortened right down and got in the tub underneath. This was hanging about, so what I've got to try and do is make that loom now as small as that one, which is going to be alright. Put the bracket on, that one now discarded. That actually would have worked right, I reckon. I think it's just because it's got the wrong fuel pump on. I put cheap fuel pump on off, I think it was off Amazon, just to see if it would work, and it did work for a little minute, and then it's just kept cutting out, so it probably is. And I've just checked the fuel lines that are on it, the little rubber pieces what connect, they're out of an Amazon pack as well, and they've not even been on 12 months, and they're all split, so they're all going to be changed now as well. They're all new. So what I'm going to do now is try and sort this loom out, get it in place, and get the heater on. Watch this space. Right, so I've got a bit of a time lapse here because I was stressing out with all wiring on it. So basically I got the wiring off that one, and I fed the wiring back through for the remote and the pump at the back. And this is what I've done. I was trying to make it so it was sat level. So I fitted it right where the other one was. All I've got to do now is the exhaust, the fuel and the outlet. I've put the pipes on, I've got the inlet coming in, and I've got the outlet, so I've got the outlet on, the inlet pipe on, but I've got to put the pump in between. So yeah, it's not hard, it's just on your back it's a pain in the ass. So yeah, so what I'm going to do now, I'm going to go and have some breakfast because I'm freaking starving, and I need to have a look at a couple of bits and bats. So when I come back I should basically just put the pipes on and it'll be fine, but I doubt it. Right, so basically I spent all day, I put it in the heater, and it's took me probably 3 times longer to bleed the water system up and the fuel system. That's nothing to do with the heater itself, it's just the length of the run of the pipe I've got on this van, and the water system, how it's been piped up, is a bit shite. See? But anyway, it seems to be working now. All I've got to do is tidy the wiring up and zip tie the pipework up and the wiring, and other than that we should be alright. We've got the control panel here. It's dropping down a bit at 72 degrees, but yeah, got hot water now. Happy days. Not used a lot of battery, and it's been on a long time, a hell of a long time, on and off. So yeah, good, happy with it. I'm going to test it over the next few days now, and then I'm going to tidy all the pipework up and the wiring. Other than that, bang on. See you in a couple of days. Hello everyone, so this is the day after the day before. So like I said earlier, I've fitted the heater, Had a bit of trouble getting it bleed up, only for the fact that the run on the fuel line is so long on this van. It basically runs from here, across the sill, over the axle, through the wheel arch and back to the pump, because you want the pump as close to the tank as you can get it. So I've got it on. I've had it on all morning. There's the control panel. I've got it set to 80 degrees, it's just coming up to 50. Like I say, I've had it on all morning. It's piped into the engine now, so the engine, it was already piped up to be honest, but it's piped up right now and it warms it up. Brilliant. Warms the water up. Okay, nice and hot that now. About 50 degrees at the minute, and I'll set it to 80. So I think it's set at 88 from straight out of the box. But yeah, I've fitted the panel there, so I'm not creeping around the back of the seat to get into it. Yeah, it's doing good, doing good. It's not using a hell of a lot of power considering I've got lights on as well. I'll just turn the lights off there, it drops a bit. I've got these other lights on, turn them off. So yeah, it's not using a lot at all. Not at all. I'm happy with that. Extremely happy. I'll show you the tools that I've used. I did use a bit more than I thought. So I just used the long nose pliers, clamp the pipes off. Obviously, hose clip pliers. I needed the drill because I needed to re-drill a hole for the pump at the back. So you probably don't need that. Pliers. I got them for the clips, they didn't work. So side cutters for your zip ties. Screwdriver out the box. Basically a decent socket set. Screwdriver. Couple of hand tools. Laughing. I only got this just because I was checking stuff, making sure I had positive and negatives and stuff. But yeah, so there's the webasto out and the Autoterm in. Hopefully I can have a decent shower now when we go camping. Wash pots with some hot water instead of boiling kettle. I'll be happy with that. But give us a like and a follow for any more doing on the big Walt. Just before I go, I want to show you something else. So I had a car and I got rid of it, and I thought I need something else to drive around in, so I picked this thing up. I don't know why I keep buying these one-off stupid vans like big Walt there. It's a one-off, you can't get bugger all for it mechanical wise on the four-wheel drive system because no one knows what it is. So I bought this thing here, a T4 VR6 coach, California coach, sorry. So it's a Westie from factory with a VR6 engine in it, automatic. It weren't a lot of money. Really clean thing this is, really clean. 2.8 petrol. I've used it and been using it as my daily driver. It drives absolutely brilliant, honest to God, brilliant. But I had a couple of issues with it when I got it. A few pipes split. Bits and bats, nothing major. Done a gearbox oil change on it. But yeah, it's absolutely mint. Love it. But I'd still rather go camping in big Walt. So this thing, a few pipes gone. I thought, right, belting, I'll order all new pipes for it. No, can't get them. Can't get anything for it. So I've got two vans you can't get an out for. So it's a good job I know I've got fixed stuff, and I like to say bodge, but not really, just to make things right. So vac pipes that were split you can't get, so I've had to put vac pipes inside of vac pipes to make one that doesn't leak. Just bits and bats of stuff, but other than that, yeah, it's sweet. But my plan is with this now, big Walt here, I'm going to get some welding done on it the next couple of weeks. New front panel, which I've got from, I think it came from Germany. Can't get nothing over here. I've got, I sent to you like, I got a lower door panel for it from over here. That's just come. And I'm going to send it in for it to be welded, and then I'm going to paint it with military paint, I think. But I'll do a video on that when I'm doing it. I really want to start using it, honestly. But like that water heater was getting on my nerves, so I need to get that sorted, because when you go somewhere for a few days in the middle of nowhere and you want to shower, it was, yeah, I've engine running and the diesel heater on, and it was just crap. It was just crap. So anyway, I'm happy with that. I'll give you a quick look at where it is. All piped up, all working, no leaks. I've got a 2 litre diesel, 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 2 Happy days. He's a like and a follow.